Back on love problems with Dr. Mimo, specialist doctor in love psychology. Oh wow, I just got I always lost that love. Money, I've never been really that rich, but I've been rich twice, maybe upper middle class to rich, tipping it. But it never had really love. And, it's what I yearn for. It's what I asked Jesus Christ before. I asked his Father to give me before, my end of time. My time. I expect to live to be 120 and grow younger every day. You say.
Yeah, actually, I say the level of love is so high. It's not like happen.
I mean, I feel I can raise another child right now because it's just so calm. My children are raised. My daughter's 30 and my son is 27. I mean, I feel like I can raise another child, and I do.
But
When a little boy named Vincent.
look at this. Sometimes my I like to have a house, but if
I ain't worried about house.
no, just an example. Look at this. If I want to have a house, but if I can't afford it, I rent a
Yes,
apartment.
exactly.
It is work on everything. Like look at this. I want to be like in love and I love someone love me. But if it doesn't happen, okay, I can rent apartment.
Yeah,
This
the way
means
I was raised and the way suburbia was raised, I believe it in my heart we were raised wrong. Worried about the grass lines in our grass. Instead of hanging up throwing jackets on a couch and going out, enjoying it with your partner, and you're ripping it up and enjoying it with your kids. Those are the people who have it. They have memories. They have good feelings in their soul. Worrying about how the neighbors, how you cut your grass, how high your hedges are, how your children do in school. It's not me. Not me at all. And, but I tried to do it. I really, really tried to do it. And I suffocated in that cul-de-sac with my first marriage. It just wasn't me. Tried to get him to move away. He wouldn't move away. Go.
yeah.
Well, of course he wouldn't move away because his mistress was in Baldwin. Go ahead, go.
But my things I'm thinking in this busy world, sometimes quite everything doesn't come true. For
No.
example,
But God gives you the past where it makes you better. He also gives you choices. Sometimes he gives you choices. You always hear your life's always written up. It is written up. But God does, in that written up choices, occasionally give you choices to make. To see if you have grown, to see if you have developed, and do you believe in him?
but
Amen.
I do. But what I wonder, for example, what I want sometimes is Tom comes to me opposite. Like the place I'm working. Look at this. The huge warehouse. I'm working with 8, like yeah. I mean, in hospital, in a big hospital, I'm working with 8 nurse, which I don't like them. But
Well, you're never gonna like. You're young. What are you? 30, 31?
yeah, I'm
Okay,
terrible.
so you just got your internship. You're in internship or something like that, or whatever. Yeah, forget this nurses. Don't worry about them. It's just work. You ain't gonna be there anyway. You're gonna go to school for hopefully
Yeah,
hopefully, plastic surgeon. Hey, get me first. Need a tummy tuck
yeah.
desperately. Desperately carry 2 10-pound babies. Please, I need a tummy tuck. And boobs are okay. And one thing about having 2 10-pound babies, you're lifting them. It's like lifting weights every day. Ladies,
Yeah,
you will have a firm breast for the rest of your life.
yeah.
I mean, I'm so used to lifting things and being a man. Everybody wants to know, did I get my breasts done? Really and honestly, it's the best feature on my body. And I dedicate it to my 2 10-pound babies, my children. Go, Mimo.
Sometimes, yes, it is important, especially actually, in age doesn't matter. Everyone wants to have it, to be in good shape. Everyone.
My one client, I read, I have a very good friend back in Pittsburgh, and I read, and I said, there's 3 diamond rings. I said, oh God, they're all meeting young guys.
Yeah.
And I said, oh Lord. I said, but the one's going to have trouble getting that diamond on her finger. And if I wasn't right, Carol's doing fine with her Uber driver. This is a lady's worth a lot of money. And then my dear South Carolina woman is involved in somebody in college, 23, 22, and she's in her late 40s. You know, you want to get married. Age is just a number. It is crazy. Guess who the third one was? Me. I met a very young male in a different state, and I feel like I'm losing right now. Very rapidly. Don't even think I was in the picture to begin with. Go.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about what you say. People, there are a lot of nice people. They have good plans. They have good, they want good stuff. They want to help people, but sometimes it doesn't quite comes right. Especially, I can share my own experience, which
Dr. Mimo, you fell in love. The psychologist in love fell in love, is falling apart on the show, is asking me what to do. And you know what? That's human. That's human. You're human. You're a great guy. I thought you were saving all the love for me. Once again, Miss Sharon loses that love. Go.
Actually, that was for a long time ago, and it was my first time. You know, it's happened, but I don't know. I wasn't ready for that. But
let me tell you something, Dr. Mima. Especially American women, dangerous. Women are dangerous. Period. For it's in the Bible. There's nothing worse than a woman scorned. Look at males. If you fucking hurt a woman, they're gonna come after you.
Yeah.
Or after what. Something you love, or oh my God, you'd rather deal with your enemy, a mafia person, a gang member, or a biker before you deal with a woman scorned at love. They're not all like me. Bing, 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 go.
But I understand, but you know, which I believe, I truly believe in God, and opposite of other things, other problem comes to nice people life, and I believe nice people, they end up with nice people. For example,
no, that's not true. That's not true. Because I'm a very nice person. My bark is more than my bite. It's increasingly gotten worse, my bark. But that's because I just have had it in life. But I was a very nice, very calm person with my first husband. He was the one who made me hyper, radical, and miserable. And he took that nice human being and he destroyed it. Wrong. So I have to admit you're wrong there.
But I said you're still living. But I said at the end, because you know.
No, I've seen people fall. Not, I mean, it's just not. Maybe because they had in their life before this. Because we have several lives. You know that meme.
Actually, I don't believe in that. Which
well, I do.
Which Indian people, which I don't know what they call, but it's like they come to this life and then they.
I was either the richest person in the world and had the best life and the best lover. Or I didn't have a first life, and this is my second life, and my third life will be filled with riches, a beautiful, adored queen person, and a beautiful maid.
But what? Okay, tell me, why is this that much matter?
Because we're human. And God created love.
There's
If
a
the
lot.
universe is based on love, I told you that also.
Okay, as a human, there's a lot of important things.
No,
And
nothing's as important as love and sex in the world. Trust me on that one.
But-
Trust me on that one.
yeah, I can give you some example. For example, there is some big famous people like Mike Zuckerberg or the other guy, the richest guy in the world. He's going Africa, South Africa. He's feeding poor little kids in South Africa. Which,
I lost you, babe.
Yeah,
I don't know where you're going with this.
No, I'm going to that. I'm saying there is a lot of important as a human, but a lot of people, they just focus on what.
There was a time in his life where he was in love. Don't bullshit me. Everybody's been there and done it. Everybody's been there and done a lot of things in life. That's why I don't bash the criminal and the crime. As long as you're doing it in the right way for the right reasons. Everybody's been there and done everything. Please don't go there with me. Go.
Okay, I can say, yeah, there is, but some people, they stop it. For example, me.
Yeah, and you're talking about a guy with Muchu bucks.
Yeah,
And when you get Muchu bucks, you can do anything you fucking want to. It's too lopsided here.
Yeah.
You're dealing with. But the bottom line is the universe is based on love.
It is.
Go.
But how about me? What do you think?
Do they teach that in college?
They say something, but look at this. Last year, I decided to stop. Last year, I decided to myself to stop, to follow or looking for someone to love. I said, if it's destiny, it's gonna come, whether I look or not. Right? Do you believe in destiny?
I believe in destiny.
Okay, if the destiny is me alone, it's gonna happen.
That's right.
Because I tried twice, but it didn't happen.
Well, I tried twice too.
Yeah.
Second time was a little bit better though.
No, for me, both were worse.
Okay, no. Second time because I learned. I learned from the first.
After second time, I said I will stop, and right now I'm in stop mood. I'm on a stop mood. Even today, I just make myself busy because my workplace with hospital is so crowded. A lot of people go like.
You have a hard job because you hear everybody's disappointments.
Yeah, I stopped because I think destiny. If there is such a destiny, it's gonna happen. But if not, I'm gonna end up alone, and I'm prepaid.
I doubt if you are gonna end up alone. You're too good looking. You're too sexy. You got a fucking foreign accent, you're Americanized, you got money, you're a Leo, you got all the works. If you end up alone, it's your own damn fault, which is the pass I'm trying to tell. God does give you 2 passes to go.
But okay,
I'm putting on my Friday face.
What was my mistake? Whenever I put my feeling on someone, I lost her. Whenever I put my feeling on someone, I lost her. For example, first it's happened. It's like 2016, and then I lost her because he was involved with other guy, and then he knows of my feeling, but he doesn't care. She didn't care. She didn't care about nothing. And then for second, it's happened in 2018, and it was a girl. He comes to me, he talks to me, and he showed me. She showed me a lot of sign, and then after I told her, which I'm interested in, she said, "Oh no, I'm busy with college. I can't be in a relationship." And then I thought,
Right.
what's wrong with me? I said,
I
"What's
believe
wrong
that. At
with me?"
least she was honest and upfront. I believe it ain't over until the
But-
fat lady sings. So it's
First-
sung for you.
First of all, she starts. I was enjoying my loneliness. I was enjoying my
Nobody enjoys
single.
loneliness.
No, I enjoy sometimes. I enjoy to be single. But and then what happened? She came to me. She said, "Do you want to go to barbecue, like Korean barbecue? It's in Howe Avenue." And then we went to barbecue. And then she wrote me like sings like.
Is she American?
No, she was from Tajikistan.
Okay, all right. Well, then she's difficult. I think all foreign females are difficult. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
guys.
it.
I like you, but you're difficult with your men, and I don't. You're
What
not like a
happened?
black or white woman in
You
America.
told me. You told
Black
me.
and white American women flaunt they're proud of their men. Nothing against you foreign women, but you guys are tough, man.
But-
You guys are tough cookies, man. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. You're tough cookies. Go.
But I heard that from American boys, from American guys. They said when you show your interest, you're gonna lose her. Everyone says.
Well, it's the American male hog, and
Yeah, I heard.
yeah.
Look at this. Do you think American guys, they believe in whenever they show their interest in, they will lose? Because I don't know.
No.
This is kind of fact.
No. Not to a girl that has had hard times and is waiting for that break. No, America's very different.
Do you believe in attraction of bad boy? You know, girl, they like.
Oh, I always date a gangster.
Okay,
I always
you-
marry a gangster. I married two.
What was
Well,
the
the first
reason?
one was a fake, but
What was the reason?
I don't know. Maybe I
Because-
watched too many Clint
No,
Eastwood
no,
movies.
because
I love Clint
This
Eastwood.
is general. This
Yeah,
is
I had too many mafia movies. I grew up in the
Okay.
generation of the
I
Italian
had-
mob.
I had research. I'm gonna tell you what
Go,
is the
go.
reason.
Yeah, well, you're the research guy. Go ahead,
Okay,
go.
the bad boy just care about themselves, which make them more attractive to women, especially girls. They want.
Well, you always want what you can't have. I agree with you on
sure.
that.
But
I agree.
yeah, a bad boy, they don't show interest to no one. They just interest in themselves.
This is true.
Okay.
This is true. But they do take care
They do,
of
but they
their
never show.
family.
They never show. They just do.
Well, they show.
Okay,
They
that's
show through doing.
Yeah, and then okay, well, you tell me what was my.
And I think women go for that because most women want security over anything. Not me.
You
I could have had security with the first marriage. I could have had. It was going to break sooner or later. And, I mean, I went for security the second time, but it was still love. But, I'm a Virgo, so it's hard. I'm a true blue Virgo. We fuck
Now
up.
you tell me. You tell me what was wrong with my action when I did that. Look at this. She came to me.
Yeah.
She asked me out. We went to a restaurant, and then after like 1 month and 1.5 months, we were talking and sometime. And then I said, okay, I'm interested in you. I want to be in a relationship. And then she takes me back. Oh, I'm not ready to being in some relationship. We
Tough.
are just friends. And
Tough.
she said I'm busy with my college courses, which make me to be just friend. And then after that, I just ignored her, and then that's done. But what happened? You tell me.
She's busy. It's exactly what she said.
If she
You don't mess
wasn't-
with those foreign women. They're tough. They're tough. I'd rather deal with 10 pit bulls and
the
a
second one.
burglary and a murder before I deal with a foreign woman.
But why she came to me? She came to me. She always wants to talk.
Well,
to
she
me.
was honest. She was honest. She put her priorities. That was her priorities.
But it didn't show.
And she
like
doesn't
a
want to go back to that
just
third
friends.
world country.
No, she's here. She's
I know she's here.
Citizenship.
She don't want to get deported.
No, she has citizenship.
Oh, she has
She
citizenship.
already
Okay.
citizenship. She finished high school here. She went to a good college,
Okay.
and then we
Free,
were
probably. All free.
no, her father is paying for that.
Okay, good.
And then
Good. Well, she sounds like a good
and
chick to me.
I knew how I met her.
What?
We were in hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, she was working, but as a nurse assistant.
Okay.
And I asked why you are working here like that. She said because I'm saving for my college, because college expenses is so expensive. And then I said that's cool, because she was helping her father, because all like pressure, all
Right.
yeah. And then look at this.
Oh,
You
I love
tell
the
me.
Persians. They're good people.
Okay.
Will they ever marry Americans, though?
Yeah, she was
You know-
from Tajikistan. She came here when she was 7 years old.
Where's Kirsten?
Tajikistan. It's
Kirsten.
in Middle East. It's like next to Persia.
I heard that
Tajikistan.
that was I very close to the military, and I read a lot of military.
Yeah.
But they had a mission, and that was one of their best missions. How they let it was a secret mission. How they let our U.S. Troops land, or our Air Force land their hospital planes in their backyard. So when they had the Desert Storm and that and all that, they never knew where we were, and I asked every military. They're beautiful people from it. I can't say go Kyrgyzstan In fact, the one lady made a wooden egg for my one military friend and drew her family in the egg, and oh my God, it just was fucking gorgeous, this egg. And that was her gift, because they believe in us, and they believe that we're protecting them, and they are one of our allies. They are one of our allies.
Yeah, they love gas.
The
people from foreign country, when they...
That was a secret mission. That was a secret mission. We crossed from, I think, if I can say this right, Russia to there. Although Russia wouldn't let us land, or China, it was one of those two countries wouldn't let us land. We came the back door and we landed there. He opened up his door. I'm sure we took care of that country too. And that's why we are the strongest nation in the world.
Being a strong
nation. Don't go there. I'm going to rip your head off.
No. Being strong is good, but...
You have to be strong.
What is...
You'll fail if you are strong. The weak need the strength, just like the poor need the rich to create jobs. Don't bash the rich, people. Don't bash the rich when there's the opportunity for you to be rich. I don't want to hear it out there, ladies and gentlemen. You have the opportunity to go and become rich in America. Bullshit.
I meant everyone wants to be rich can. Okay.
Yes, yeah. And you need the rich to create jobs. Excuse me, that's the way it's been time.
My question was this. Look at this. If United States is the strongest nation in the world, why there is a lot of problem here, like homeless?
Because they want to be homeless. Half those homeless are fucking nuts. And they don't want to go and live in an insane asylum in a thing, so they run. So half of them are homeless, half of them are serial killers, and half of them are divided. I don't know. I didn't do the math real good. I don't know. Half of them just want to be people that live off the land. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. As long as you don't bother me, I won't bother you. Let it alone, people. If they start bothering you, then it's a problem. We will take care of it.
When was the last time you walked through downtown Sacramento?
I walked through downtown Sacramento.
This is not that safe for you to walk.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I went right through a parking lot and I was attacked. Right through a parking lot. I never went back out again.
But, okay, I'm telling you, in United States, you say the biggest and the strongest. Okay, when you go to Europe,
but that doesn't happen from the state I came from. So why does it happen here?
It is a part of. You are telling. Okay, I'm telling you.
It's weird. But
you
we
can
were
take a
small.
walk-
We're smaller,
you-
though.
you can take a
California's
walk-
huge, people.
Yeah, you can take a walk at the 2 a.m. in the Germany, in every city.
Dad!
Look at this. If you go to Europe, you can take a walk at the 1 a.m. in the city. Or
You can
in-
go to Japan and walk through the
Yeah, yeah.
whole
But-
country. Their police officers don't even carry a gun.
Yeah.
What are they doing and we aren't doing? But they're small.
This is not about
There's
the
a small country, Japan.
How
We
about
are
Canada?
huge.
How about China?
Ah, fucking Canadians.
How
fuck
about
'em.
Europe?
What about Europe?
French is a big country. Okay, you can go. Like a lot of my friends, they live in France.
France has their own problems. Don't even go there with me. Don't even go there with me. But they're one of our allies at the end and on Armageddon, so I'm not going to bash them. But they have their own problems. Trust me. They have their own problems. And these countries that you discussed are heavy terrorized by, the only one not, Japan, terrorism. France has gotten brutally cremated by terrorism.
You want to start
Excuse me,
on
that's
that?
my onesie.
Do you want to start on that? Because I have a big history of it.
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
true.
in Germany too. I mean, till that woman chancellor came in, they, two countries that are our allies, brutally terrorized.
Yeah, okay.
Brutally terrorized in the 80s and 90s by terrorism.
I can
Not so
ask-
much in 2000s.
I can ask you about 9/11. Do you remember that day?
What? 9/11? I was working. Go ahead. I worked 3 jobs
What
to
happened
raise
at
my
that
children. Go.
What happened at that date? 9/11.
Well, there was airplanes going into a building.
Okay, and 2000, around 2,000 people they killed.
What?
Around 2,000 people they got killed. in
Oh,
that
over
building.
2,000.
Yeah. And
But the country was
who
being
was
nice to our
responsible
people.
of that?
You know what?
group.
I really don't want to go
Okay,
into that, but
Just telling you.
I just don't know. I'd have to discuss
I
it. I
know.
didn't read into it. I was just glad me and my.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
giving you some information you should know. Okay, you know how this happened? This is a group which was in Middle East, and that group how they start to be that much strong when they got American dollars, and then they start to be that much strong. Look at this. It means United States helped them.
Absolutely.
And then they put
Absolutely. We trained them and we put them to school and they became pilots. Absolutely.
Look at
Absolutely. So we were lackadaisical.
Because-
But when you wake up the sleeping giant, look
No, this
the
is about
fuck out. And we blew them back, even though it was not announced on TV, the media. And this is why I don't watch the media. We blew them back to civilization. And that's what you get when you fuck with the United States of America.
This is what you heard.
No, that's not what I heard. What I heard on TV was something very, very complacent and very, very soft and this and that. This is what I heard from people that did it
Okay, do you want?
because they're my friends.
Okay, do you want to know how that's?
And I shouldn't have said that, but
Do
then
you know
9/11's
how
whenever.
that start to happen?
Huh?
I can tell you
What?
how this start to happen.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Look at this.
I'm talking about something.
9/11.
I'm talking about somebody fucking with the United States. You will be put back to civilization or less.
Yeah.
And you know what? They did it to us, and you don't know. But you don't know how many children there was a daycare underneath those fucking towers, and nothing was ever mentioned on news. Watching it today, nothing was ever mentioned on news about that daycare because you know what? That would have drove the American people fucking insane.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't listen to the media because they just don't tell the whole story.
No, this is not about this. This is just what happened in reality. Look at this. I'm against them, terrorists.
Oh, I know
I
you are.
don't like them. Okay.